very nice colour to the river, but I can see there's like thousands of leaves coming down every second. I'll just show you this marker here. It's about 7 inch. There we go. It's like, that's 7 inch on the marker, I'd say. So yeah, I've came out the flying sea again. Finally, it took probably 2 or 3 weeks to get to the 6 inch mark again. Probably more like 3 weeks since it's last been 6 inch. So that's how long it's been since I've came down this spinner. Yeah, so I've just been fly fishing. Got that, you'll have seen that one I got in the fly down the bottom end right now. I've probably tried on like probably about 5 or 6 different days with the fly, but I've only had that one, and I've lost one as well a couple of days before that. But anyways, I'm gonna have to fight with the leaves today. I know I am, but I think there's a good chance I'll get one. Good chance I'll get into a fish today, definitely. This is probably the last day I'll be able to spin as well, so I'm gonna give it a good flog. We had a bit of rain last night, not loads, but the lake was like ready to burst really, so it didn't take much rain to put it up above the 6 inch mark. After this cast, I'm going to check my knot. I haven't checked it in a while. Been a bit brave here, like, a bit risky. I was actually getting a lot more leaves with the fly, surprisingly. Definitely need a new reel off Santa Claus. I think got a knock there. Probably a sea trout that. Just checking these bloody hooks. These aren't the usual hooks that I use. These are the VMCs. Instead of the owners. Owners are a better hook, better treble. But they came slightly late, so I haven't put them on any flying seas yet. The VMCs, they tend to rust up, but the owners don't. The owners are black, and they don't seem to rust. They're very, very strong, sharp hooks. Don't have much memory on this SD card either, so I might have to delete some footage from the videos that I've been blanking on. I want to cast a mid-bay, as you can see, because it's really shallow on that side, so there's no point casting to the other side, because I know there'll be no fish there. It's only about 2.5 foot of water in front of us here, but you do get the odd fish out of this bit. They seem to run up these rapids here. It's quite a lot of distance for them to run up there, maybe like 60 yards or so. So when they hit this bit here, they tend to rest up in this bit, even though it's quite shallow. Yeah, that's it. I'm just casting upstream here, just to fish the head of the pool. If I was casting downstream, I'd miss this bit here. Here we go, here's the leaves. Started off well with not getting many, but it's starting to come on now, aren't they? Oh, just seeing a sparrowhawk there, like sort of swerving through them trees just in front of us. Oh no, he's the sun. Don't want that. Here comes the lead. This is quite hard to fish again. Like the last week, it's been really difficult with the amount of leaves coming down. I'm still very confident I'll get one, but not as confident because of the leaves. It's like leaf soup. Getting a leaf every cast now, I think it's going to ruin the fishing today. I'm going to have to really put the effort, the time and the concentration in today if I want to catch a fish. I'm gonna have to be very, very patient as well, taking like probably hundreds of leaves off my hook today, but if I catch a salmon it'll be worth it, so I'm going for it. I'm going to catch one today. Last spinning day of the season, I reckon, anyways. Actually, it gives a lot more, gives more rain on the Thursday, so Friday will be the last day, I reckon, of spinning. It's 11:35 in the morning. I'll be covering a few salmon on this stretch here, I'm thinking. Should be. That came through nice. Just how I wanted that. Leaf free as well. Try and get the same again. Nah, got a leaf. It's gonna take him probably 3 times as long to fish through as well, because of time spent on hooking. That felt like a knock, that. I think that was a knock. I'm all prepared for today anyways, till darkness. Should be anyways. I've had a big breakfast. 2 slices of toast, beans, 2 eggs and 4 rashers of bacon. So that should do us till maybe 3 or 4ish. You do need a break of this type of fishing as well, spinning, because it is hard work doing this all day, honestly. Get a really, really bad back. It's not easy. It takes a lot of focus, patience, concentration as well to do it all day. Shit. Oh, that was lucky. That was absolute jam. What the hell is that in the water there? It's like red with a white tail. I thought it was a red salmon at first, but it's actually a loser bottle. This bend here, this is a great spot. This is where you normally get most of the salmon. Well, not here, but slightly further down from here. We'll be fishing into it shortly. About 20 or 30 yards further downstream from here. That's the usual hot spot. But because we're getting so many leaves, it's taking a long time. Keep going. Because the season's over for a long time, and I'd regret not fishing on today. Oh no, that was a bad cast, Sean. Yes, get in. So this is where you usually get the salmon, on this bend here. Right, we're getting the water here. Just so it'll be easy to cast because of this big overhanging tree. That's only fishing about 4 inches under the surface there. I want to get it down a little bit deeper than that. So I'll just reel in a little bit slower. I've got his leaf. Let me know how your season's going, by the way. Drop us a comment. I've had 6 salmon, 15 to 20 sea trout, I reckon. None of much size. The biggest is about pounds and a half. I've lost 3 salmon as well. So it's been a decent season for me. Oh, I should have seen some have a go there. Yeah, I'd be curious to know how your season's going anyways. Just let me know in comments. 3 days left on this river. I know some rivers actually keep fishing till like end of November, I think, or December. I might actually have a go on them. Just thinking there, I might actually pay for a day or something. Because the leaves won't last forever. I've been putting in a lot of time this past week with the fly. I must have fished over, I reckon, probably about say 12-14 hours in the last week on the fly. I got that one, but yeah, I think your luck is about to turn soon, because it is quite a heavy spinner for this size of beck. But you can control it better, because the more you lift the rod up, the shallower it'll fish. So you can just control it. Like there, it's coming around perfectly there. So this is, I'm using a 3/4 of an ounce barrel lead on this flying sea, so that'll make the flying sea about 28 grams. One more cast here. And move down. Right, that's took me about an hour to fish through that stretch there. Usually it takes me like 20 minutes. Yeah, so I usually worm on that side of the river. This is a great little spot, this. You can't really fish it down very far though. I'm wondering if it'd be worth using a single hook with a flying sea when it's as leafy as this. Probably will be. Don't really have any suitable though for flying seas, I don't think. Just worming hooks. Right, I've just run out of storage on the SD card. To extend the time on it, I've had to put it on 30 frames per second instead of 60, so it won't be as smooth. This is also why you need waders. And the banks are overgrown and tree. You do need to get in the water. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, great little pool. I think I've had about 4 salmon out of this pool. I know that if I leave my bag on, continue wading down there, my bag will get wet. So I've got my power bank and stuff in there. Took a bit of weight off my shoulders, that. Yeah, so I've took my bag off, but I've still got my net in case we hook into a massive reef. So the fish, they could be laying actually by my feet soon. By that tree there, it gets even deeper, so yeah, they'll be laying like, could be laying anywhere in this bit. It's a similar depth right through, but it's slightly deeper in the middle. Probably 5 foot. It's like more like 4 foot on the sides. Personal best here for leaves. If I get a fish in here, could take right at my feet. Just put my rod in my water as well. Could it be in it to win it? Certainly a chance I'll get into one here soon. Some hefty rapids further down there. So they'll come into this bit here and they should rest up really in the bottom of this pool for a bit, I think. And then slowly continue upstream. Oh, there we go, got one. Yes. Is it a sea trout? Oh, it's a nice sea trout, I think. Please. It's a lovely fresh sea trout. Look at how fresh that is. Look at that, lovely fresh fish. I can't believe how fresh that is for the time of the year. No sea lice on it. It must have just dropped off it. Should I've got my forceps in my pocket? Nah, I don't. They're in my bag. Freaking hell. I'll be getting into the habit of putting them in my front pocket as well. But not today. Should be able to get it out. There we go. There's one I want. There, sorted. Thank God I haven't blanked. I'm actually buzzing with that. I'm actually really happy to get that fish. Just above these rapids as well. And if there's one sea trout, there should be some more really. Probably being better with a mech, but aye. Absolutely shocked at the freshness of the fish. I've been noticing this year, we've been getting quite a lot of fresh sea trout. Late in the year, like September and October. I know I've caught a few, lost a few as well actually. That's probably my second biggest sea trout of the year, I think. I'm happy I can edit a video for fishing as well, thank God for that. When he first took, I thought it was a salmon, honestly. Because it's in the fast water as well, it felt a lot bigger. But yeah, I was saying, they'll be running up these rapids and they'll be possibly laying in this shallower bit of water. I'm only stood in about 2 foot of water here. Oh, fucking hell. Whoa! I just nearly fell in. There's a massive rock right there. Jesus Christ. Wow. I was so close to face planting the water there. That was lucky as all that. I go and retrieve my bag like a golden retriever, retrieving a pheasant. Here's my bag, and I put my forceps and my scissors in my front pocket. These forceps here, £3.50 off Amazon. They're absolute beauty, stainless steel as well. MJW they're called. A farmer's just spread manure on the field there, absolutely stinks. How nice is that bird song? It's my setup anyways. Double battery charger. For some reason that battery isn't charging. Oh, there we go. 2 lights on. Got to do this because batteries sometimes fall out with this charger here. Power bank. I think I'll just take 5 minutes. I need a hard break. Gonna have a try in here. Looks quite a nice bit of river this. I know it's quite shallow though, but I've actually had at least one salmon out with this bit. I think I've only had one a few years ago, but I don't actually fish this bit very often now. I can see it gets slightly slacker in the middle of the river. That's where they expect the salmon or the fish to be laying. Don't know if you can see it. Slightly slacker about there. There's a good chance there'll be a fish laying there. My brother's just sent us a picture of a salmon and a sea trout. It's a proper St Andrews, like, it's beauty. Massive cape on it. Looks like it's been sunburned. It's really, really red. Like a lobster colour. And he's also had a sea trout. It looked quite similar to mine. Maybe a bit smaller, but fresh as a daisy again, like mine was. So yeah, we're getting a fresh one of sea trout. Really didn't expect that to happen. I haven't heard of any fresh salmon being caught mine, but there'll be the odd one, I think. Salmon looks about £5 or £6. It'll be probably about a mile below us, I think. Spinner just stopped spinning there. Sometimes I fish when that happens. It's maybe like a yard wide, slack of water. My back's really sore. It's hard work, this fishing game. The one that I caught on this bit of river a few years ago, it actually took really close in, right by this bank that I'm standing on now. About there, that's where it took. It was a little St Andrews, about £4, I'm sure it was. Could have been 10 years ago, that mind. Been a nightmare, man. I think I just got a knock there. I'll fish that through again, because I don't have a leaf on my line either. I think I might have a leaf there though. Oh, that was definitely a knock. That was definitely a knock. Sort of, yeah, I could tell that was a fish there. Probably a sea trout. A lot different to the leaves I've been getting. Probably fishing in about 2 to 2.5 foot of water. Right, move further down. Right. It's going to be a really struggle fishing this bit here. Yeah. Try our best to fish this bit. We're a lot better fishing it from the bank. It's a great little spot this as well. What a shame, man. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to fish it. If you watch me worming videos, I do normally get a fish out or bites out with this spot here. I know they'll be fishing it. It's like, oh, I thought I seen a fish there. Bloody hell. It's a leaf that looked like a fish. It's a great little spot this. Just hard to fish, hard to get down to, as you can see. Yeah, right, sorry, get off, mate. There we go. Right, let's go. 41 minutes left in this SD card. Oh, this got one! Yay! I think it's a sea trout. Or is it a little salmon? down, Trout. Yeah, come here. Touch the lead there. Look at that. That's a good size sea trout. That's my biggest sea trout of the season actually. Lovely fish. That beautiful. Get in there. Just hooked in the scissors as well. Just want to keep it in the water, and then because I want to do an underwater video of it going back, so it'll be alright in the water here. I just need to get this lens out my bag. Right, 2 seconds, pal. That's the one there. This lens that I've got now, I think you're not meant to use it underwater because the water gets in behind the lens, the little circular thing that spins around on it. I want to make my videos as cool as possible. Chill out. A lot handier in your front pocket. Last hook to come out. There we go, got it. That was a lovely sea trout for this river. I'm hoping to get plenty of them underwater, extra slow motion releases. Oh no, look at that. Hopefully these flying sea releases up here. Oh yes! Get in, my luck's in today. Only thing we're missing now is a salmon. And this is why I didn't want to walk past this bit here. Oh, that was a fish. That was 100% a fish. It felt like it had to go up my blade there and actually missed the body of it. There's a chance this will come back for it because it didn't prick. Every time I say that, they don't actually come back. There we go. Polarised lens back on. That should be better. I can remember a bit further down from here. I think it'll have been about 10 years ago now. I think it could have been the same season. I got that one further up from here, 4-pounder, and it was by that massive tree further down, just above there. I got a very big salmon, about 15 pound, a massive St Andrews it was. Oh no, I think it was a massive headfish actually. I think it was a big headfish, yeah. That's one of the biggest salmon I've had on this river. I think it is about 14, 15. I put it back. It was a redfish as well. I've got a picture on my old phone. I don't think I'll have it anymore. But yeah, I can remember it like it was yesterday. That's when I used to cast like upstream as well. So yeah, I used to fish really deep. So yeah, it does work, casting upstream. But I prefer fishing downstream now. More effective for me. Oh, there we go, in again. Yay! Good day on the sea trout. Isn't it? It's bloody fresh as a daisy again as well. Class. Sweat my hands. Yeah, this is the smallest one of the day. But look at that. Look at how fresh that is. It's an absolute bar of silver, man. Surprised there's no sea lice on it, to be honest. I'll just leave it in the water. Ow! Oh, look at that. Nearly stuck on my finger there. In my thumb, sorry. Oh, if I get a salmon today, it'll be an absolute great day fishing. The fish going back. Great day on the sea trout. It's 20 to 3. Started fishing about 20 past 11. Yeah, so I've been fishing for nearly 3.5 hours. Yeah, and I haven't really covered that much of the river either, to be honest. I was thinking of going home to get a snack, but I'm just going to fish it till darkness. And I'll have to delete a couple of videos from some past sessions from like probably the last week. heard of blanks with the fly, but yeah, I don't want to upload too many videos of me blanking anyways. It'll be dark in a couple hours, so I'll fish it through. So I'm trying to fish this spinner about 6 inch to a foot under the surface. It'll be about 3 foot of water I'm fishing in now, just shallow off a bit. I need to really come down again when it's really low water and map this out, because I don't know it that well. I think it might have shallowed out too much where I'm fishing now. A bit further down anyways, by that tree on the other side. It's in the water. I reckon it could be only about 1.5 foot. Forgot to say, by the way, here's my setup. £26 djaerohead. It's multicoloured, doesn't matter, like £12 fluorocarbon to a spin tech ball bed and swivel, medium size I think it is, to about a foot fluorocarbon to my flying C, 3/4 of an ounce flying C. I make these myself, size 5 blade. These are VMCs, size 4 trebles. I like using size 6 owner hooks, and they're like ST36B, something like that. But yeah, they're there for next season anyways. Glasgow Angling Centre, they done the best deal, like they done the best price by probably about at least £5 anyways compared to all the other sites. So they were about £20 delivered, I think. Well, today's actually going better than I thought. Didn't expect to get 3 sea trout, and especially 2 fresh ones. Only thing I'm literally missing now is a salmon to make it a really good day. I forgot to say as well, I said it in one of the other videos, but because I blanked. But me and my girlfriend had a deal about a month ago, and pulled her up again on it about a week ago. She was saying she'll still do it. So the deal was, she's going to dress up as an otter if I reach 1,000 subscribers and come fishing with me. So get subscribing if you want to see my girlfriend dress up as an otter and catch some fish. We'll probably go for pike or something in Grassme or Rydal. But yeah, that'll be a funny video. She's a funny lass, so she'll do it. Yeah, so if you want to see a funny video of an otter fishing with us, then get subbing. 1,000 subs I need. I also need 1,000 subs to start getting paid off YouTube as well. That's another reason. It would be nice to make a bit of pocket money doing this, because it does take a lot of time for me to edit and upload and make the videos. Getting paid to do what I love, not bad. Like, probably just pay for my fuel and stuff at the moment. But yeah, it'd be nice to make it big on YouTube. But it's all down to you guys anyways. Oh, just seen a massive splash there, and I actually heard it as well. Just heard this like weird, it didn't even sound like a splash really. It sounded a bit like a bit of metal dropping. Hopefully by the time you've seen this video, I will actually have 1,000 subs. Well, I'm not sure about that yet. But she's came with us a few times fishing when she gets the time. She doesn't get a lot of time. She's had a few mackerel with us. I've actually got a very funny short of her trying to catch her first mackerel. You should go and check that out on my channel. Just a 30-second video, but it's funny as out. Basically just can't grab it. Yeah, she just makes a meal of it. It's funny. And she's also been fishing with us at Loweswater for the perch. So yeah, I've taught her how to fish, so there's no excuse now. She's got to do it. Got to catch some fish as an otter. I think it starts dropping off again here. I know by that tree there, it is actually deeper. So there will be fish laying in this part of the river. Just gonna have to delete a video in a minute though, free up some storage. I've been fishing for 4 hours and I haven't even made it to the main pool yet. It'll be dropping off into at least 6 foot of water here. Deepest side's on my side as well. I would rather be fishing on the other side of the river now. Tell you what, I'm happy I made myself a big breakfast this morning, because I'm still not that peckish really. I'm alright. I ate that about 10 o'clock this morning, and it'll be 3 o'clock now. I'm standing on quite big rocks and they're really, really slippy. And it's really deep in front of us. It drops off like so quickly. I preferred having a shorter rod for these bits, by the way. Maybe like a 6 foot rod or something to sort of navigate these parts of the river where there's like trees on the bank and you're fishing on the other side of the deep side of the river. It'll be better using a shorter rod so you can fish it right to your rod tip. This rod, this is what is it, 9 foot, major craft Sienna. Brilliant rod, by the way, I love it. I use it for bass as well, 10 to 30 gram. 9 foot. Some people like using heavier rods for salmon, but I think it's great. I don't find a problem with it. Just catch salmon on it, mate. Yeah, it's good for the salmon in the sea trout. I don't need a heavier rod, I don't think. My opinion might change if I get a 20-pound salmon on, like, but yeah. Right, this is you'll recognise this pool, won't you? That's the pool that I worm in, and I did get a 6-pound salmon out of that on the worm. Features in 3 of my videos, I think, so far. Right, so even though the main pool's a bit further down, the run into it seems to produce a lot. You do often see fish jumping and showing in this bit here. It's only quite shallow as well. It's only about 2.5 maybe at the deepest. But the fish do lay in it. I seen a massive shoal of sea trout laying in here once. There were big sea trout as well. That could have been the 2020 season actually. But yeah, for some reason the sea trout, they like laying in. I don't really know why either. There'll have been 13 to 40 sea trout, and there was some bloody beauties as well, like probably up to 6 or 7 pound. That's the best sea trout shoal I've seen on this river anyways. Yeah, we came down later at night with the fly, first cast in, just seeing loads of bow waves everywhere. So obviously I spooked them first cast. That wasn't a great start for that session, and yeah, I blanked. It's a lovely autumnal evening anyways, very nice. 3:49. I've been fishing for about 4.5 hours. It usually takes me, you know where I started before, start the video right, to here, it usually takes me maybe 2 hours or something. 2 to 2.5 hours to fish through to here and also fish this pool. It's took me 4.5 hours to get to this far down the river today from that bridge. That's how much time I've spent taking leaves off my hook, changing batteries and stuff as well, and deleting videos. It isn't just the leaves. So this is a really deep pool. It drops off quite quickly right here in front of me, so it's quite shallow here, 2-3 foot, drops off into, it'll go down to depths of probably 10 to 12 foot. Really, it's one of the deepest pools on the river anyways. It's about 5 foot, yeah, just at my feet here. Just gonna let it sink a little bit. I never have much luck in this pool with this flying sea anyways. Do well on the worm, the tail end of the pool. Can't be normal for my back to hurt this much. Can't be, feels like it's on fire, man. Look at all the leaves below us here. Loads of them swirling around, this backedy. These leaves are giving a great demonstration of this massive backedy. So, if the leaves are going that way, it's going upstream, the fish are going to be laying that way on. Like the head will be facing that way if they are laying here anyways. You'll always face upstream, but I still haven't really figured how to fish backedies properly. Never seem to catch anything in backedies. I'd say the fish will be laying further out because it's not a high beck today, it's not massively high. Oh, there we go. I'll try and cover it. Gradually starting to shallow out again. Found about there. Look at that massive bank of leaves there. That is ridiculous. They're all piled up on top of each other. So if I cut more casts in here, then I'll quickly walk further down. I'll get a bit of a march on. It's a great stretch. 5 to 10 minute walk from here. Yeah, I'll try and fish all that through before it gets too dark and before my back snaps in half. Catches further downstream. I think this is where my brother got his fish from, on this bend here. I'm racing the sun here, run out of daylight quickly. This is the same bend that I got that nice cock salmon from. That'll have been 10-11 pound on the worm. You'll have seen that video anyways. Got it just below this tree, I think it was about here where I'm standing. It's 13 minutes past 4. The sun sets at about 5 to 5 I think. Just stepped in shite there. I think I've had 2 salmon out of this bit. This is the first time I've actually fished this part of the river this year. But in the 2020 season, I fished it quite a lot, and I got 2 salmon, I think. One on the fly and one on spinner. The one on the fly was about 4 or 5 pounds. One on spinner, I think that was about 8 or 9. Oh, what was that? I think that was a knock, but I don't know, my bear line sometimes slips, you know. I think I need to tighten that up. Look at how slack that is. Look at that. I reckon I've turned this reel probably a million times. Come on, salmon, where you at? You'll even get them here in low water as well. This is a holding pool. You get resting pools and holding pools. This is a holding pool. It's a very good deep pool. Oh my god, look at that. Wow. Standing about 2 foot of water, and the leaves are like right up to my thighs. So this is where the sea trout usually lie. From here to them rapids down there. But obviously you get salmon as well. Actually, I think I've had a 3.5 pounds out here, and I've had a few smelt and small sea trout in past years, not this year. But it starts shallowing off about now, but I'll still be fishing in 6 foot of water here. I was actually expecting to hook into a fish in here. 10 to 5. I've been fishing for 5.5 hours, almost non-stop. I laid on the grass for like 5 minutes before, and then I sat down for another 5 minutes a bit earlier on. At least we've had 3 sea trout though. So yeah, it's going to be a decent video. Thank God I got them 3 sea trout though, bloody hell. I've put in the graft today. Right, my video cut out there just as I was doing my outro. I'm knackered. It's been a hard day. Oh, look at that. There's the moon. Looks like a DreamWorks moon. And big thanks to you guys as well for subbing and commenting, sharing, liking. So yeah, I really do appreciate it. Keep it going. Thank you so much. Tight lines everyone. Take care. Peace out.